grand, magnificent, splendid, all wrapped up into one convenient Japanese phrase, Sodai. This is a top 5 in my library, without a doubt, and depending on the day, it might be number 1. You've seen this view. It's very common, it's a very accessible public spot. It's the Chureito Pagoda in the city of Fujiyoshida, just outside of Lake Kawaguchi. And thousands of people go here every single day. If you've ever been to Japan, you feel Mount Fuji's presence everywhere. You can see it from Tokyo, from the Shinkansen, from the lakeside, from the shore, from the convenience stores, from the 7-Eleven. It's always there, always dominating, imposing its will on the landscape. But when you take a shot from here, it's tiny, it's dwarfed by the pagoda. And that is because you're often using a wide-angle lens. And for those of you who think that photography is only pure when it comes straight out of camera, I have some news for you. Lenses distort reality just as much as Photoshop, because if you're actually there, and if you've been there, you would know that the mountain is large, in charge in that scene. It is imposing, and it should feel that way in a photo, and I've managed to do that, I think. Getting this shot was a little bit frustrating because Fuji is a brat. It likes to hide behind clouds, and it does not care how much money you've spent, how long you've traveled, or that you're only there for a couple of days to get an audience with it. And I knew I wanted a sunrise shot, to get away from all the tourists, because that place is slammed and, inconvenient, but also because the morning light is the best light in this area. And so I got up at 4 a.m. to take the first train, the only train from Lake Kawaguchi station to Fujiyoshida. And then you have to hike a bit through the city, climb up the pagoda, which is about 200-300 steps. And I had screwed up my back a couple of weeks before working out, so it was not a pleasant climb up the stairs. But yes, great. There was only a handful of other people there waiting for the sunrise, but it never came. The mountain, that is. The Fuji was just like, nah bro, not today. And so I was disheartened because I only had 4 days in the region and I just wasted a morning. But I decided to have a little bit of faith. I went back the next day and was very handsomely rewarded. Fuji was rising through the mist and was like, all right, I see you, I got you. And I was grateful. I was grateful because after that, I had 3 consecutive days of incredible weather. This is a limited edition print. Once it's gone, it's gone. But if you are someone who appreciates the imposing power of nature, the beauty of the Japanese countryside, and someone who likes to start your day feeling empowered, inspired, or maybe even humbled by something greater than yourself, I think you would really dig this print.